Britney Spears is spilling the tea on her Instagram, and we need to talk about what she has to say about Ben Affleck. Because our girl Britney is claiming that she made out with Ben in the early 2000s. There's a lot of questions that come to mind, like how old was he at this point? Wasn't she dating like Justin Timberlake? We have no record of them having a romantic relationship, so this just kind of came out of nowhere.
Is Britney Spears trying to start beef with J-Lo?
She writes, cool pic of me and Ben Affleck and Diane Warren years ago. Such an amazing actor. Did I fail to mention I made out with Ben that night? I honestly forgot. Damn, that's crazy. Wish I could tell you guys the story that happened before that. Okay. Oh dear, I'm just being a gossip girl. P.S. I actually forgot. So, the story before that. Also, I usually don't wear this color online, so I feel like I look very weird today. But I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't planning on filming this, but wait, what? Okay, so you made out with Ben Affleck. Why are we talking about this? Why'd you delete it? And now we've got a lot of aftermath to handle. This person asked a great question. Was she a teenager? How old was he? Now, there is a 10-year age gap between them. So some reports are saying she was 17, he was 27. Some are saying that he was 27, she was 18 because of they're not exactly a year. I think they're like 9.5 months or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but slightly under 10 years. But these are some stories she's got to tell. This person wrote, I want her to write a fiction book under an alias with all of her real stories. I do too. But this one little mention on Instagram is not just a little mention, because when Britney says something, headlines go crazy. And of course, everyone's talking about it.
Ben Affleck, girl, you better run. Run, girl. J-Lo's trying to do a comeback, and this is going to overshadow. Britney Spears is out here overshadowing everybody's comeback. And you know what, girl? I'm secretly living for it, bitch.
Now, there are some people who are living for this information. Like, I'm entertained. I've actually been working on a video about Jen and Ben, and that's going to be coming very soon. But some other people are annoyed, asking, like, why is she bringing this up publicly when he is married? Another person wrote, like, it's so weird. He kissed, a bunch of people in his past. So it's not like Britney is some like special occasion. We don't know what happened before that, if she's trying to insinuate something more. This person wrote, but do you think J-Lo knew that about her husband? Britney, what happened before? What happened? I think she knows. So J-Lo has always been, I believe, an advocate of Britney's. Like, she likes her, so I don't know if she's gonna like her after this. Of course, Ben Affleck hasn't said anything. He's married to Jennifer Lopez. They're probably handling this on their own and figuring out if they're gonna put out a statement. Probably not going to put out a statement, in my opinion. Like, if they did, like, what are they going to say? Like, we just deny what Britney's saying. I mean, she did delete it. Though the Britney fans are out here doing their snooping, and they found a little clue. Britney made a video for the song I Love Rock and Roll, her remake of the hit, and she wrote Ben on her hand in the video. Now, I think people have been wondering for a long time who this Ben person is, and now we know maybe it's this Ben. And now people are gearing up for a Britney and J-Lo feud, because this person wrote J-Lo is going to strangle Britney Spears after that Ben kissing post.
Girl, this is like Regina George when she dropped the burn book and the whole school went cray-cray. Let me tell you something, okay? Somebody needs to go check on J-Lo, because she is somewhere. The Bronx has gotten out of her. She is throwing Dunkin' Donuts on this man. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? I feel that Britney Spears has so many things that we don't know about.
Now, it is unclear why Britney took down the post so quickly. I mean, I think it's pretty clear it was going to be controversial nonetheless. I don't know why she would have posted it in the first place, because there's never been any love connection between her and Ben, ever, made publicly before. So it really just came out of nowhere, and all of the media outlets are like, we don't have evidence of this, so we don't really have much more to add. This person wrote, I always hated Ben Affleck, but I never had a solid enough reason. But now that everyone knows about him forcing himself onto an underage Britney Spears when he was 27, I can hate him loudly.
I'm just coming over here to tell you that Britney Spears just went on Instagram and said that one time her and Ben Affleck made out.
Obviously, none of this has been confirmed. We don't know if she was underage at that point. It's just all kind of bizarre and creepy. Now, a lot of people are bringing up this behavior from Britney and comparing it to what's going on with Justin. I mean, I don't know. I don't think, Britney wasn't dating Justin when this photo was taken, but there's some conflict here. I mean, she has been dragging him. They've really been dragging each other. The Ben Affleck revelations come on the heels of the Justin Timberlake feud with Britney Spears. Remember, he said that he wanted to apologize to absolutely effing nobody when singing his song Cry Me a River, which is about her crying over her having to be forced to remove their baby. I mean, not to get too dark, but damn. But you guys know Britney, she hits back, and of course she called him out. Britney wrote, "Somebody told me someone was talking crap about me on the streets. Do you want to bring it to court, or will you go home crying to your mom like you did last time? I'm not sorry." Now, because Justin has taken a big hit from Britney's book, he's deciding to do something interesting. And by interesting, I mean having a tell-all interview with freaking Oprah Winfrey. Because she's kind of a snake, but that's just my opinion. But having an interview with Oprah about all of the Britney Spears drama. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but of course he wants to tease it to scare her. This person wrote, "I really hope he doesn't do that because it will tear his career apart for good. No turning back. Justin, we're not in 2002 anymore. If your team doesn't get that, change it. They don't have good timing, and I think you already know that. Especially because he's been releasing new music, but his new music has a problem. For example, his new smash hit titled Selfish actually is competing with another song titled Selfish by Britney Spears, which was released a long time ago. I mean, it's 13 years old and fans are streaming it, buying it, and making sure that it's on the same chart as Justin's Selfish."
You guys, I did not believe Britney Spears would surpass Justin Timberlake at #1, but her 2011 song Selfish really just topped his. Right now, headlines should be saying Justin Timberlake is back, new music, he's at #1, and instead you have Billboard literally saying, here's how Britney Spears' fans are trolling Justin Timberlake over his new single.
Supposedly, Britney's song Selfish has gotten about 400,000 on-demand streams and a 14,000 increase, almost 15,000 increase. It also looks like she sold under 10,000 digital copies. So, I mean, in the thousands. I don't know why they say 10,000, but I guess roughly 10,000. So just a random boost from Britney's fans.
So within 24 hours, fans were able to get Britney to #1. If you're not a Britney fan or didn't listen to the Femme Fatale album or don't remember much of that period, that song was never a single. So the fact, again, 13 years later, when her ex of like 23 years ago has a single coming out, it's now being released and it's #1. You cannot make this stuff up.
Britney did make a post trying to support his song and save a little bit for him, saying that she was a big fan of his new song Selfish, so she did a little bit of charity work there. I mean, their feud really does kind of go wishy-washy. As far as Justin goes, I don't know if he's making a comeback. I have no idea. I mean, he's putting out new music. He's trying to tease this interview with Oprah. Do you think he should do an interview with Oprah? This person says, "Seems like everyone's dirty laundry is for public consumption nowadays. She spoke her truth. Seems fair. He's allowed the same opportunity." Which I kind of like, I agree. Speak your truth. Let us decipher it, and then we can decide how we feel, I guess. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. The shirt is so random. I think I wore this in one video so long ago. It was like when Britney dragged Jamie Lynn on Instagram, and I was in the Outer Banks. I think I got this in the Outer Banks, yeah. And I just had to like hop down and make a video. So we're getting close to 1 million subscribers. I just said that in another video. I don't know if I said that today, but it's scaring me. And I've been thinking about doing a life update. The problem is it's the life update. I can sit here and talk about my life like I can, but it just takes a lot out of you. Like, especially I have to think about I have some things I want to talk about. Some things I want to drag a little bit. Like, I feel like I'm, all my updates, I tried to film an update the other day. I was like, this is going to be so sad. And now I just I feel like it's going to be a little bit sad. But, I'm happy. But I also am a little bit angry and I kind of want to go off. But I also don't want to be that person where you guys are like, wrong time, wrong place. But I feel like, my YouTube, I don't have the patience yet to create I'm trying to grow my hair out. So I'm trying to not look like my head's gigantic, a huge brain. which nothing wrong with the big brain, but yeah, I would make a vlog channel, but I just don't like holding the camera when I vlog, and I know I need to like learn those things because I'm sure some of you guys would watch. But I also like the, check-ins. I was actually, well, I'll save it for the update, but I'll see you guys in a new one soon. Bye guys.